Well, hey, y'all, thank you so very much for taking time to come over and visit with me over on Fritz's Cooking again. I'm Fritz, and guys, it's Friday, so I reckon it's time for another cooking tips and household hints, y'all. And tonight what we're going to do is just a single recipe here on our video series. And guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make y'all some black iron skillet cornbread, guys, the way I make it. And guys, what I grew up on was the Martha White white cornmeal cornbread, guys, and that's what Mom used to make us all the time, guys. But you know, when I went over there and I got what is it, Moss hot and spicy breader mix, my favorite on the planet now, from over there at the Buffalo Milling Company out of North Carolina, guys. I bought some yellow grits, which I grew up on the white grits. The yellow grits were fantastic. I brought some biscuit mix, and I'm here to tell you guys those biscuits are bulletproof. And I bought a few other things, guys, and among one of them is this Moss's self-rising yellow cornmeal, guys. And we've never done the yellow cornmeal cornbread, so I wanted to take y'all along for the ride on this, guys. I'm actually making this cornbread up. I utilize the cornbread in several different recipes, guys. So let me go ahead and get set up here, and I'll tell you what all. All right, guys, I already have all my dry ingredients in my mixing bowl here. And what we have here is, like I said, the Moss self-rising yellow cornmeal. And what it's going to take is 1.5 cups of this self-rising cornmeal, which Mom's got in this peanut butter jar here, and she always cuts the labels off and everything. And what it's also requiring is a 1/2 cup of self-rising flour, which we have here, which I've got in the bowl. And also it's calling for 1 cup of buttermilk, guys. Well, we don't keep buttermilk on hand, but we always buy this stuff here, and it's called Cultured Buttermilk Blend, guys, and it's one that's got the chef on it, and it's a piece of cake to do, guys. I've actually got that in there as well, and it's going to require 4 tablespoons of this in here to 1 cup of water, and that will actually make 1 cup of buttermilk, guys. What we actually have here as well is a quarter cup of canola oil, and I've got 3 eggs very well beaten, guys. It requires, well, it says a 1/4 cup of sugar, but guys, if you like sugar, put it in your cornbread. I just took a couple of pinches of sugar and threw in there. I'm not really a big sugar fan when it comes to cornbread, and I'm another one of those people that with my grits, it's just butter, salt, and pepper, man. That's all I eat on those. But I've got great friends from all over the country that eat them with sugar, but that's fine, guys. But let me go ahead and get started right here, and I'm going to get directly back with you. Okay, guys, I've got my oven already preheated to 425. I know this said 350, but you know how I am. I like to tweak stuff, and that's just the way I like to roll with it. But okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn my oven on. I like to preheat my black iron skillet on top of my oven, and I lightly coat the bottom of the pan with some canola oil, and then I'll take a paper towel and I go around the edges, guys, so it doesn't stick. All right, guys, we do have our dry ingredients in here. We've got our cornmeal, and we've got our self-rising flour, and we've got our dried buttermilk in here, guys. So let's go ahead and we're going to take 1 cup of water to activate our buttermilk here, and that'll actually make it 1 cup of buttermilk, guys. I want to go ahead and I'm going to take my quarter cup of canola oil, go ahead and get it on down into the mix. And I've got 3 eggs that I've beaten very well. I'm going to go ahead and get that on down into the mix. And like I said, guys, I put in a couple of pinches of sugar. You can put the 1/4 cup in there if you'd like. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this mixed up pretty good, but I'm going to try not to over mix it, guys. So let's go ahead and get it all blended in. And I'm sure y'all will be fascinated about watching me stir this up. So once I get this together, guys, I'll get right back to you. But like I said, the key thing is not to over mix it. And I don't know how to explain it. You don't want it undermixed, and you don't want it overmixed. But all right, guys, let me get this mixed up, and I will get directly back. Okay, guys, I got my Moss's yellow cornmeal here, self-rising cornmeal, mixed up pretty daggone good here. And I tried not to overwork it. But guys, a little tip my mom gave me, and her mom, my grandma, and I'm sure my grandma's grandma, that we've been eating cornbread for years here, guys. But she always told me to let it rest for like 10 minutes before you go ahead and get it in there. I don't know what the objective is. I think maybe it's just it makes it rise a little better or whatnot, but we'll see. So what I'm going to do is I kick the heat back on my black iron skillet here, and as soon as it's like about 5 minutes in, 8 minutes in, I'll kick the heat back up, and we'll get it down into the skillet, and then we're going to go ahead and get it down into the oven, guys. Piece of cake to make this. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll be seeing you in just a bit. Okay, guys, it's been right at 10 minutes. I brought my black iron skillet back up. It's super hot, and I've got my my cornmeal ready to go, guys. So let's go on and get it on down into it. So it should sizzle. Yes, that's what we're looking for, guys. And what I did, I went ahead and killed the heat, the residual heat out of that black iron skillet. It's going to permeate on through. And we'll get her into the oven in just a moment. With this, guys, it's another, you know, I'm just cooking the way I was taught, you know. And then, like I said, I tweak stuff a little bit. But I was told to do this for like 2 minutes and then get her into the 425 degree oven. So I'll get right back with you when we get ready to set her on in there, guys. Man, I love me some cornbread. All right, guys, my 2 minutes are up. Let's go ahead and get it on into the 425 degree oven. All right, guys, and we're gonna let her do her thing, man. And I'd say probably roughly about 25 to 30 minutes. We'll check on it periodically. All right, guys, let's get the oven shut. And don't let the heat out, y'all. We'll be right back. All right, guys, it's been about 25 minutes, and I think she's done. I could smell it. Oh, my goodness, look at that, guys. Look at that beautiful color on there. Man, oh, man, oh, man. And see, I can tell it's done simply by looking how it's pulled away from the edges like that. Look at that. Man, oh, man. All right, well, we'll go ahead and do the toothpick thing. Let's go ahead and insert it in the middle. Push it all the way down. Pull it out. Absolutely nothing. She's done, guys. She's done. All right, I'm gonna let it cool for about a minute, and then I'm gonna get it out on a plate. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take a real plate, not a paper plate, and I'm gonna go ahead and set it down right here on my black iron skillet, just like so. And all I'm gonna do is that if it's completely done, it's gonna pop out. Like I said, I'm just gonna invert it. But make sure you get a good handle on your plate here, guys, and use a oven mitt, guys, because the black iron skillets stay hot for quite some time. All right, guys, here we go. Holy cow. Look at there, guys. Now that is cornbread. Yum diddly yum. All right, guys, I'm actually going to be utilizing this in another recipe that I'm going to share with y'all, but I got to have a bite off of it. So let me get set up here, and we're going to get a little butter and get after it just for a bit. All right, guys, let me get into this. Oh, it's still piping hot. Take a peek at that, y'all. Doesn't that look good? Got that real crispy bottom. Man, oh man, oh man. Like I said, I could smell it, man. I knew it was done. But, all right, guys, let me get a piece of butter on here. All right, hold on, guys. Got me some butter up on there. Let it melt real good. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there, y'all. Southern comfort to me, baby. My God in heaven. Guys, I like my cornbread with some beans and raw onions and some hot sauce, and I just do a little dipping, getting that pot liquor right there. I'm here to tell you, that's some good, mighty good stuff. Okay, guys, I wanted to share this with you real quick. Here's the batch of cornbread we did today, and I kind of cubed it up. And here's some croissants, and here's another batch of cornbread that I did earlier. And basically what I did was I cubed it up as well, and I kind of cut up the croissant a little bit. And what I did was basically I put some onion powder, some garlic powder, and some poultry seasoning on it, spread it out on a pan, and what I did was kind of crisped it up a little bit. You know, did it real low and slow, probably about 225 degrees, but I'm letting them dry out really, really well. So I'm thinking y'all are probably knowing what I'm getting ready to cook. But anyway, guys, I reckon y'all will see it when I get it done. Thank you so very much for stopping by, and we will holler at y'all soon. Bye.